Hello, this is Mrs. Hadaway, and we are going to do order of operations today. I want you to remember some of the things that we do every time we're watching a video. First of all, I will be teaching you the same way I do in class. I still expect you to write everything down in your notebook. I still expect you to log this lesson in your table of contents, and you are still responsible for this material. Things that are different. You can rewind this lesson and listen to it again. If I go too fast, you can always press pause to catch up. You can watch this lesson in your pajamas, and you must complete a reflection in your notebook for this video. So let's start by logging it in your table of contents. The lesson is called Order of Operations. Today is August 5th, 2012 that I'm recording it, and I'm going to put it on page 5 in my notebook. It may be in a different page in your notebook, so just log it on the proper page in your notebook, whatever page you're on. So there we go. I'm on page 5. Please title the page Order of Operations. Now, some of you may remember Order of Operations as PEMDAS. Some of you may just remember the letters. I learned it. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So whatever you remembered it as, let's write it at the top of the page. Some of us remembered it as just writing it in order from top to bottom. I'd like for you to relearn that a little differently. Instead of putting it all in order, going straight down, I'd like the M and the D to be on the same line, and the A and the S to be on the same line as well. And I'll explain to you why in just a moment. So please get those written like that. All right. So what we're going to do is remember what each one of these mean. So the P stands for parentheses. Parentheses are or grouping symbols. Now, grouping symbols could be parentheses, that's what we most often see, but they could be brackets, or it could be the division line. So it could be what's on the top and the bottom of a fraction. So, for instance, if we see 3 plus 2 divided by 5 plus 10, we would have to do 3 plus 2 is 5. Divided by 5 plus 10 is 15. We would have to do that math first before we did the division. We'd have to do the addition before we did the division. So that's very important to know. So the division sign is also a grouping sign. The E stands for exponents. So exponents look like this. We may have a base number with an exponent, and that could look like 5 with a 4. That means the base is multiplied the number of times the exponent shows. So it would be 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. M is just multiplication. D is division. And when you get to multiplication and division only, you do them left to right. And the A is addition. And S is subtraction. And again, you do them left to right. Make sure you have all of those notes before we go on. Now let's do an example. If we have 16 minus 4 times 3, and you follow the order of operations, you do not have parentheses, you do not have exponents, you do have multiplication, so you would do that first. Multiplication is going to be 4 times 3 is 12. Everything else drops down. 16 minus 12. You do not have division or addition. You do have subtraction. 16 minus 12 is 4. Box your answer. And that is the correct answer. If you had done that without following the order of operations, you may have done 16 minus 4, which would have been 12, times 3, which would have been 36, and would not have been even close to the correct answer. So that shows you very easily how order of operations is extremely important. Let's do another problem. Let's do n plus parentheses 13 minus n in the parentheses divided by 5. And let's say n equals 3. Again, we're following order of operations. And here's our problem. So the first thing we need to do in this problem is substitute the n with 3. So we're going to rewrite the problem with 3 as substituting the n with 3. So we've got 3 plus parentheses 13 minus 3 in the parentheses divided by 5. It's very important that every time you do something in a problem, you rewrite the problem. So now, do we have parentheses? Yes. So we're going to say 13 minus 3. 13 minus 3 is 10. The entire problem gets rewritten. 3 plus 10 divided by 5. Do we have exponents? No. Do we have multiplication? No. Do we have division? Yes. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 3 plus, let's drop down. 3 plus 2 is addition. We have addition. 3 plus 2 is 5. That ends the problem. We box our answer. 3 plus 2 is 5. We do not have subtraction. We're finished with our problem. The 3 problems I have for you to work today, I'm writing on the next page in my notebook. For every one of these problems, n will equal 3 again. 2n plus 5 minus n. 3n plus 18 divided by 3n. 24 divided by 4 minus n times n. Please write these problems down, press pause, and complete the problems. You need to completely solve the first problem before working the second problem, so you give yourself enough room. When all three problems are complete, you may start the video again. The first thing I'm going to do is replace the n with 3. 2 times 3 plus 5 minus 3. 2n is 2 times 3. If you don't see a sign, it's multiplication. 2 times 3 plus 5 minus 3. I don't see multiplication or exponents. Parentheses or exponents. Multiplication is here. There's no division. Addition. 6 plus 5 is 11 minus 3. 8. 8 is my answer. The next problem is 3n plus 18 divided by 3n. I don't see parentheses, but I do see a grouping symbol. My grouping symbol is my division sign. So I need to do all of this as if it were in parentheses. First, I need to replace my n with 3. 3 times 3 plus 18 over 3 times 3. 9 plus 18 over 9. 9 plus 18, since this is a grouping symbol, I have to do this first. This is going to be 27 divided by 9. 27 divided by 9 is going to be 3. So now I have no exponents, no multiplication, less division. The third problem, 24 divided by 4 minus 3 times 3. I have to do this because it's a grouping symbol. 4 minus 3 is 1. 24 divided by 1 times 3. 24 divided by 1 is 24. 24 times 3. 24 times 3 is going to be 72. Ladies and gentlemen, for your reflection for today, you need to write in paragraph form how you use the order of operations to solve problems, and using these models, write 3 problems, 1 easy, 1 medium, and 1 of difficult level for a classmate to do. And then you are to do these in your notebook for full credit of this video. Thank you for your attention.